Everybody, this is Felix from AndroidApproved.com, and I'm here just to give you guys a quick walkthrough of the newly leaked Android market. I mean, it's available for download, just follow the links below, but this is for the few that don't want to download, they want to wait for the official Google release, just to give you guys a quick walkthrough of what it looks like. As you can see, it's a completely revamped UI, and they've taken some parts from the web market and just added it to the mobile version. This UI has really grown on me. This might be a sign of things to see in an ice cream sandwich. And the biggest features is the addition of Google Books and movies. You can actually purchase books and rent and purchase movies through the market and watch them instantly. Let's go to books, for instance. This is the features page, and you can just swipe through. You can just see top selling, top free, new arrivals, and it's still a little laggy. I'm guessing this is still an early beta release or beta leak or something. But you have categories if you want to browse by category. Featured books. If you want to go through featured books, just pick any. Let's go to the top free books and just pick any book. Washington Square, and there's a review. You can go through all the reviews if you want to, but we're not going to do that right now. And it gives you. You can also browse more books by the author, or browse related books. And just go open this book and see. Well, I guess I have to install Google Books to actually read a book. Well, I'm not going to do that right now. Let's go down to the movies and see what's going on over there. As you can see, while it loads, it's also a similar UI to the books. You have your categories on your left, and you swipe through. You have your top rentals, new releases, and unfortunately no free movies. Let's actually go to Harry Potter and see. You can rent the movie for $3.99. Let's go down here. You can actually tells you cast and credits, all that stuff. You can watch the preview. The preview does launch YouTube. It launches a YouTube player. But I'm not gonna go through that. And you got a bunch of. You can also view all the reviews and related movies. Another new thing about this market is you can switch accounts. So you can purchase, if you have multiple accounts, you can just easily switch. You can switch account and purchase any apps. Basically, if I have a credit card on my other account that I want to use, I can just go to accounts, pick that account, purchase the movie or book or app with that account, with that credit card on that account, and just use that to download it. That's a really good feature that Google added. And let's go through the apps. As you can see, the featured is still a little similar to the categories. You can get a scheme. You get it, and then it's your top free, top grossing, top new paid, top new free, trending apps. That's a new category. But let's go to an app real quick. Go to top free app. Let's go to HD wallpapers or wallpaper HD. Download. As you can see, now you can see. It's a little different. Almost everything has changed in the UI except in download. And this is as you can see, I'll just show you guys how it downloads and installs the app. And once it's downloaded, you have the option to open and uninstall. One thing I noticed about this new UI is it's a little iOS-ish. When I say iOS-ish, I mean iPhone-ish. The way the iPhone doesn't have the menu back home, it has a home button, doesn't have a search button. It looks like Google's taking that approach. As you can see, the little breadcrumbs over here, you go back, hit that, it takes you back to the previous screen. That also takes you back to the previous screen. And you just keep going like that. So as you go into more and more apps, and now what that leads me to think is we might be expecting our first buttonless Android phone. just like I mean, similar to what we expect in the Motorola Zoom. I mean, ice cream sandwich is supposed to be a mix of gingerbread and Motorola Zoom. So this might actually be. I mean, this might be uh, um, a clue to what to expect. Just I mean, but as you can see, let me go through it again just to show you guys real quick. Go through a game, and then you just go back, hit the marker, and it takes you back. It takes you back. I mean, but that wasn't there. That was never needed in Android because of I mean, almost every Android phone has a back button. So it might be maybe the next Google, maybe the next Nexus device might be a buttonless Android device. As you can see, let's see what else is new. My apps. Let's see what that looks like. This is your downloaded apps. This is not my day-to-day phone, so this is my testing phone. And then you can, as you can see, whatever apps that need updates is listed above, and your installed apps are listed right underneath that. And there's no update all button here. I don't see one, but if you press menu, I guess not really. Well, let's see here. I don't have automatic updating on, but if that was checked, there probably would have been an update all button up here somewhere. But as you can see, I mean the whole UI is the whole. I mean the. Let me go back to an app that has a whole bunch of screenshots. As you can see, now the screenshots are just scrollable up top. You just click on one to view it, and it actually loads a lot quicker actually, as you can see. I think, well, maybe just because they're preloaded up here, and once they're preloaded up here, it just blows them up and shows them. It's pretty cool. In reviews, you want to rate that's still the same. What's new? Oh, that's okay. This is new. Now they've separated the actual description and what's new, so you can see what's new in the latest release of the app, and you can go down and see the description, and then you get your reviews, and you get your more apps by the author and more apps by the developer. I mean, related apps, and obviously if you want to flag the content. So let's go back and update my Titan backup. And as you all know, unfortunately, I cannot. I mean, well, not just me, but anybody with a rooted device will not be able to purchase or rent any movies from Google Movies. That's a little thing Google did. I'm not sure why yet, but that's just a Google thing. I mean, this UI is actually. I mean, the first time from first use, you may get a little lost on it, but once you get used to it, it's actually really, really nice. I really, really like it. I really thought at first, just from looking, first glimpse, you're thinking Windows 7 UI, but it's actually very different. I mean, up top you have your search and a share button, as always. But I mean, I really like the new UI. It's actually really grown on me, and I've only used it for maybe just a couple of hours. See what else is new here. Let's go to games, and this. If you just look at it, I think one of Android's biggest criticism was just the UI wasn't as eye candy-ish as the iPhone. And I think with this UI it really hits that mainstream audience that's been looking for this UI like this on the Android platform. And if this is what we should be expecting in the ice cream sandwich, I'm all for it. So big thumbs up to Google on this one. Let's see. Let's download another app, Jules, or a game. As you can see, like I said, the screenshots load up here, and it should load instantly. And bam, you have it right there. Bam. As you can see, it's basically everything you would expect from the Android market, just different UI. Download, get you your permissions, and then accept and download. And there you go. I'm obviously connected to Wi-Fi. But as I said, just hit that to go back, hit that again to go back. So I'm really pushing. I'm really, I really believe that we might see our first buttonless Android device on the next Nexus device. Everyone, Nexus 3, I'm thinking everyone's calling it now, but we'll see. We just have to wait and see. The version of the Android market app is a 3.0.26, I think. But I mean, I hope. I think I've covered everything I can cover. I may have missed a few things. Let me see. Help. I just text you to the Google website. My apps. I covered that. Settings. You get your contact filter in. Allow apps rated for just whatever apps you want to be able to download. In case you have kids, you want them to download certain contacts, certain apps. And that's basically it. It's just your regular Android app, your regular Android Market app, just with a new UI. And I think that's everything covered. And if you have any questions, as always, hit me up on Twitter at Android Approved, and do my best to answer your questions. Actually, let's go through books real quick, and let's go do the Google Books thing. Let's go get a free book. Let's go back to that Washington one, and then download the Google Books. Shouldn't take too long. Okay, got that downloaded. So let's go back to a book. Let's pick a book. Here we go. Let's pick this book, and then just open it. Click on open. It'll take you right to Google Books, since it's a free book. And there we go. Just the same launches the Google Book app that we all know and see, know to love. And it's actually pretty decent. I mean, you get your books, you get some free books to go through, and I mean the Google cloud of apps is actually growing on me, and it's growing on everybody, I guess. But Google doing a real good job on what they're doing with Android. So for all those iPhone naysayers on Android is catching up with the UI, and this is a big step for Google. Anyway, thank you for watching. And as always, leave your comments, good and bad. And I know I'm gonna get a comment about my accent, so maybe I'll pronounce a little word funny. So go ahead and clown on me. And thanks for watching.